He is the true MVP of WWE, which is Dominik Mysterio. He is not your favorite superstar, Mark? Come on, Mark.
Well, of course, Rey Mysterio is a really interesting story because I think Dominik will do something during the ceremony. I think they will build up towards their match. I actually really love the Dominik Rey Mysterio storyline. I think they executed that so well. Before Dominik was this prison character, and in his stable, I think he was quite stale, and now he's a really good heel. Like his promo last week was really, really cool. So I think it's a really smart move from WWE to induct Rey Mysterio into the Hall of Fame, because I think the timing is just spot on, right?
I agree with you on this because I think the timing, everything is just like so nice. Like passing the torch match together with his son, and then he's being inducted. If let's say after WrestleMania, maybe Raw or SmackDown, he came out and then he said he's going to retire, for me, it's like a very good send off for Rey Mysterio already. But even though he's being inducted in the Hall of Fame, doesn't mean like he need to stop wrestling. Maybe after like after a year, he come back and then just join as a part time, like what Edge did, like what Goldberg did. I think like it's like a proper send off if let's say this will be his last WrestleMania.
I know I shouldn't be talking about her because it's Wassermouth, but also Stacy Keibler. Back in the day, I had a crush on her, so I'm very excited for that one as well. Stacy Keibler was like one of the OG divas. So that's an interesting one. I think she should have been inducted a long time ago. Yeah.
From Umarul Akif, who is your favorite WWE superstar right now, Mark?
Right now,
yeah,
I think Sami Zayn is really great. I said that on your video as well. I think he's just so entertaining. His journey, the way he's carried that bloodline story. I think if Cody Rhodes hadn't have come back to WWE, I think Sami Zayn would have took the title. So I think Cody Rhodes didn't come. I think he's the only person that could have maybe took the title from him, and it would have been a great story. So I would say Sami Zayn. I would also say I really like Gunther as well. I think he's killing it right now, and I hope he doesn't lose the title. I think he's absolutely fantastic, very entertaining, solid wrestler.
Just now, since he asking who's your favorite superstar right now, and then you also already mentioned this one superstar just now when we talk about Hall of Fame. For me now, he is the true MVP of WWE, which is Dominik Mysterio. He is not your favorite superstar, Mark? Come on, Mark.
He's not my favorite superstar, but I think he is very MVP. And I think when he was tagging with Rey Mysterio, I found him very boring. But now he's got this new gimmick. He's a guy you love to hate. You need those guys in the WWE. You don't want to have everyone saying things like, "Oh, I want to do this for the fans." You need those asses that will say stuff that makes people boo. And I think he's very good at that. I think Finn Balor and Damian Priest, they've not really done anything to make them hate them. I mean, I know Judgment Day have done some bad things, but Finn Balor still, I don't really get those bad boy vibes from him. But Dominik Mysterio, he's been lucky enough to have the storylines to get his character really, really nice.
If I say this, Dominik Mysterio now is the best wrestler in the world, how will you react to that statement?
I would say Hazwanshahyt sangat gila. Are you okay? Are you okay? Did you not eat today? Did you not puasa earlier? What is wrong with you? No. Do you think he's the best wrestler?
Not really, but I like to say that just for the sake of pissing people off.
Okay, I was going to say, you're crazy. The LA Knight, who's really entertaining. They should have put him in a match, Imagine LA Knight versus somebody, that would have been more entertaining than a tag team showcase.
And a lot of people want to see a promo segment between LA Knight and Stone Cold. The last statement that he sent out is like he never heard anything of WWE. But we also heard that why Brock and Omos happening at WrestleMania is because Stone Cold cannot make it this year. So I'm not sure whether he will show up or not. The probability someone debut or return at WrestleMania nanti.
I think it would be quite cool to have Matt Cardoza back maybe, because He's been doing well, and maybe he deserves a chance now with his new character. I think that might be quite interesting, but he's also very happy at the Indies. Maybe Sasha Banks and Naomi potentially might make an appearance with the women's tag. I'm not too sure.
Since you already mentioned Matt Cardona, but and then you mentioned Sasha and Naomi, imagine now they have this Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Showcase. If, let's say, before the show, Sasha and Naomi take out one of the team, Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green, for example, and then replace them, I believe they will get like a very huge pop. But the thing is, Sasha and New Japan, they still have contract. Not sure until April or May, and she haven't signed a new deal yet.
I think John Cena Austin Theory is a really good match as well. I interviewed Austin Theory 2 weeks ago for Astro, and he was really, really cool. Austin Theory is somebody who I really respect as well. He gets a lot of hate from the fans, but he's a good wrestler. He's really good on the mic, and he's proving people wrong. And he's got a match against John Cena, so he's obviously doing something right. And obviously John Cena's not going to win because he's got a acting schedule. So Austin Theory is going to beat John Cena, which is absolutely huge.
Do you think that match is like passing the torch match also?
Potentially. It's Austin Theory's big moment. He can't screw up because, a lot of people had said things about him. So now is the time for him to really show, okay, I can hang with people like Cena.
Seth Rollins and Logan Paul.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I think this is the best match. I think Logan Paul is so underrated. I think he's so good. No matter what the fans say, Logan Paul's hung up bike. 3 matches he's had. Every match,
he's
hung up bike. Really good.
Yeah.
Compared to people like Snoop Dogg who come into AEW and do a stupid splash off the ropes. He's really good and he works hard. I think that match is going to be really good. I'm looking forward to that the most.
Yeah, I also almost forget about this match, and then suddenly when I read it, this is the match that I really looking forward also.
I think Seth Rollins will win.
Trish, Lita, Becky versus Damage Control.
Oh, stupid storyline as well. They say that Trish is going to turn on them. I think Damage Control is very disappointing. When Bayley returned, I was like, oh, she's so cool. It's such a good stable. And then they should have let her win the title. They should have just gone all out with Damage Control, give them the title, the tag titles, and they should have just owned the roster.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't, and then now she doesn't look as good. I mean, I can give a prediction, but I don't really care about this match, to be honest. I think it's just there, isn't it?
Yeah, same.
I think Damage Control are on their way out, so I don't think they will win this one.
Meaning you think they're going to have a breakup soon?
I mean, what are they doing? They've not done anything, have they? Maybe that. I think Becky Lynch, Lita and Trish will win because I think they've got the titles, and also it's like a WrestleMania moment, isn't it? So the crowd want to be happy, and I think Damage Control have lost so many matches. They don't need to win this match at WrestleMania. The fans will want to be happy, won't they? What do you think?
I think Damage Control should win it because they really need the momentum. But I never click on Damage Control, like how I never click on Judgment Day. I only start to get click on Judgment Day after Dominik enter the group. But Damage Control, they just don't have the it. So I think
Emir Idland says, I've heard that Trish is going to turn heel at WrestleMania. So I don't know.
For what purpose they're going to set up Trish and Becky?
Yeah.